Hello everyone, my name is Navjot and today I am going to discuss the topic sociological analysis of violence in sport. So without any further delay, let's start the video. Sociological analysis of violence in sports, and let's talk about the 2023 soccer incidents in Brazil between Flamengo and Palmeiras. Sport violence is a complex part that reflects large social tension and difficulties. It can take many different forms, which include altercation between athletes, aggressive fan behavior, and violent acts by coaches. The project uses to show the different sociological ideas which addresses a violent incident which occur in 2023 soccer match in Brazil and convert into full riot. By applying the different sociological theories, we examine the context, cause, and social culture implication during the match. The incident happened on October 21, 2023 during the Brazil soccer match between the Flamengo and Palmeiras. Both the clubs were aiming to win the championship. Tensions were high. The match took a violent turn when physical altercation took place between players and then all the fans take over the pitch. The situation got more heated when the coach attacked physical on the official because they were not agree to the referee decisions. Number of people were injured and arrested during the violence, which attracted lot of media attention. The incident is happened during the professional soccer match in Brazil, one of the most famous South American football league. Individual involved are played from Flamengo and Palmeiras are their fans who support them, and specifically Flamengo head coach who attacked to the referee. Circumstances leading up to the incidents are the match was intense. Both teams are fighting to win championship. Tensions were raised by the controversial referee decisions and the player argument which resulted in the physical fight. All saying the fans became aggressive and rushed to the pitch. The crowd became more angry when the coach confronted the referee physically. Both national and international media sources reported the incident in great details. They criticized violence and pushing for stronger soccer regulations. Public reaction was overwhelmingly negative and they want to serve punishment for the players and spectators who engage in such acts of violence. Now we discuss applications of sociological theories. Starts with the structural functionalism, where the society functions as an interconnected system with each other parts contribute to overall stability. Physical altercations and the to ensure disturbance can be viewed by the breakdown of social orders from the structural functionalist viewpoint. The incident could also function as an escape for a societal tensions. The violence during the match disrupted the intended function of sports as a form of entertainment and social unity. Conflict theory examines the roles of the power attacks on the referee, the altercations between the players, and the violent crowd behavior as the expression of the basic power struggles. The rivalry between both the teams and express the feel of the competitions, but both the coach violence outburst and the fans aggression might be understood as the reaction of perceived injustice such as unjust refereeing or more symbol interactionism focuses on how the individual create and interrupt meaning through the social interactions by looking at how the players, spectators, and coaches viewed the circumstances leading up to the disorder. Symbolic interactionism can be used to analyze the violent act that occurred during the game. The pitch takeover by the fans show the sense of the sport toward the team, and the coach attack on the referee show the gestures of disobedience and the biasness. The pitch feminist theory studies the way in which patriarchal system and the gender dynamics impact social interactions, especially athletics. Feminist theory can shed light on the gender dimensions of the sports violence, even in the incident mostly involvement of the males athlete, coaches, and the spectators. The aggressive actions taken during the match can be interpreted as manifestations of traditional masculinity, which value aggression and physical domination. The incident absence of the female represent serves as a stark reminder of both how the male dominant professional soccer is and how violence is frequently associated with the idea of masculinity. Critical theory explores how societal structures and ideologies reinforce power imbalance and perpetuate control. Critical theory can be used to examine the incident by taking into account how large societal beliefs and professional soccer system both contribute to the norm of violence. Violence is both a product and a spectacle in Brazil due to the country's extreme commercialization of soccer and ingrained social injustice. The media dramatic portrayals of the riot emphasizes its most violent and chaotic movement fades into the spectacle of violence and upholds the culture that glorifies aggression. The coach aggressive behavior can also be understood as a critique of the power structure in soccer. Critical race theory combines the element of the other theories to examine issues like gender, race, and social factors. By taking into account the racial and the ethnicity force at work in Brazil culture and soccer, the riot may be examined through the lens of critical race theory. Black and mixed race athletes widely face differing standards of behavior and treatment in the sport, which is a reflection of Brazil's complicated racial history and ongoing problems with the racial inequality. One may argue that the way of media portrayed the riot, especially the way different players and the spectators were portrayed, may have included racial biasness. The incident also drawn attention to the racism, class, and violence are the intertwined in Brazilian society. Significant consequences resulted from the tragedy for every individual concerned. Players from both the teams were subjected to fines and suspensions as the part of disciplinary measures. The coaches were subjected to the harsh punishment, including possible suspensions from all the future games, especially the one who physically attacked to the referee. Rest and more tighter security protocols for upcoming games were the outcomes of the fan unrest. The event hurt Brazilian soccer image as well as they bring up issues with the safety and the violent culture that surrounds the game. The episode received widespread covering by the media, which concentrated on the more violent parts of the conflict. Particularly in Brazil, the coverage helped to encourage the general public impression of soccer as a violent and hazardous sport. Discussion concerning the media's role in increasing violence and the necessity of stronger regulation to the regulate spectre conduct and hold coaches and athletes responsible for their conduct were also triggered by the occurrence. In the wake of the incident, the Brazilian Football Confederation considered implement new policies to prevent similar occurrence in the future. These include strict penalties for the player and the coaches involved in the violence, enhanced security protocols at matches, and campaigning to educate the fans about the importance of sportsmanship. This incident also promoted discussion about the need for the better training for referees and officials to handle high pressure situations and diffuse potential conflicts. I hoped everyone enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.